I started unboxing the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G late at night, around 11 PM or so. But then midway I was like, let's scan it, I'll come back to it in the morning. Next morning, as planned, I came back to it, but with a fresh cup of chai, because that's how we do it here. So yeah, this is the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. Inside the box, first up we have a sleeve which contains the SIM card ejector tool. Next up there is some paperwork which is always boring, and you also get a clear transparent case. This is a normal TPU case, but it's good to see that Xiaomi is still including this inside the box. Apart from that, we have the smartphone itself in this black color, but we are going to keep it aside for a moment. Finally, we get the 67-watt charger inside the box and the charging cable. So those were the box contents. Now let's get back to the smartphone and remove that plastic, shall we? Alright, so here we go. This is the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G in black color. I'm going to use it for a couple of days and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, welcome back. So this is the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G, which honestly does not feel like a Redmi Note series device. You wanna know why? That's because of the price. This smartphone starts at 25,000 rupees. You can get some bank offers initially, but still it is 25k. Remember the good old days where Redmi Note series devices were under 15,000 rupees? Well, those days are long gone. Smartphones are getting expensive. And I feel that Xiaomi itself has spoiled us with smartphones like Redmi Note 3, Redmi Note 7 Pro, or even the Redmi Note 10 Pro for that matter. Because of those smartphones and the value that they offered, this one seems expensive. It's not expensive though, but it just seems expensive. That's why I have decided to not look at it from a Redmi Note perspective. I have decided to judge this smartphone based on the experience that it offers and the price at which it comes at. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna look at this smartphone. Let's start by talking about that display. Since Redmi Note 10 Pro, Xiaomi has upped their game in terms of the display, and this one is no exception. The 120Hz AMOLED display on Redmi Note 12 Pro is awesome. My immediate reaction when I first started using this smartphone was that the display is incredible. It gets really bright, so outdoor visibility is not a problem. The colors pop out as well, so media viewing experience is top notch. Things like Netflix movies, YouTube videos, or even Instagram reels for that matter. This panel also supports HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision, so if you're into that, the support is there. I also love the refresh rate, which is clocked at 120Hz. The entire experience has been smooth. Scrolling, swiping around, and even animations. Honestly, the first couple of days I've not noticed any lags with 120Hz whatsoever. Now, if I had one complaint about the display, that would be with the fingerprint sensor. Redmi Note 12 Pro does not have an in-display fingerprint sensor, and I feel that it is high time that Xiaomi starts giving in-display fingerprint sensors. This one has a physical fingerprint sensor, which is good, but it is boring. I feel that it's high time that Xiaomi starts giving in-display fingerprint sensors. But yeah, to bottom line it, Redmi Note 12 Pro has an awesome display. Next up, we have design and build quality. Design wise, Xiaomi played it safe this year. They did not go with some crazy design, they went with a tried and tested one. A lot of people are upset about this, that the design is boring, like same old, but on the contrary, I am happy with the design. And more than the design, I like the in-hand feel of this smartphone. It feels very comfortable to hold, it is lightweight and does not feel like a brick in your hand. Xiaomi has done an incredible job with the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G in terms of in-hand feel. Also, this black color looks absolutely classy, but it is glossy. Whoa, that rhymed. I don't like the fact that it is glossy. It should have been matte black, because matte black is way better, and I would any day pick matte black over glossy black. This glossy back panel is almost like a mirror finish, and it reflects everything. Like, it's a nightmare to take B-roll shots of this smartphone because of the reflective nature. And it is a fingerprint and dust magnet as well. So if you're buying this smartphone, stay away from this color. But anyway, if we talk about the build quality, you get a glass back and a glass front. The front one is Corning Gorilla Glass 5, that is good, but what's not good is the plastic frame. I would have loved to see a metal frame over here. That would have made the experience top class, but it's not there, it's plastic frame. And you know how to spot a plastic frame? You do not get antenna bands. If a smartphone has a metal frame, there will be antenna bands. Now let's get to the main point. What lies under the hood? Redmi Note 12 Pro comes with the MediaTek Dimensity 1080 processor. It's a 6nm processor, and along with that you get 6 or or 8 GB of LPDDR4X RAM and up to 256 GB of UFS 2.2 storage. I feel that it should have been UFS 3.1 because that would make the experience even better. But nevertheless, the experience is smooth. Dimensity 1080 is a good choice of processor. So I'm glad that Xiaomi went with the Dimensity 1080. It's a very good processor and it's a very efficient processor as well. So you'll get good performance and good battery life at the same time. In my couple of days, I've not noticed any hiccups whatsoever. Everything has been buttery smooth and the battery life has been great. If you talk about software, with Redmi Note 12 Pro, you get MIUI 13 out of the box based on Android 12. Yes, Android 12 and not Android 13. Xiaomi played it very smart over here. They are promising two major Android updates and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be Android 13 and 14. But Android 13 would not be considered as a major upgrade because Android 13 has already been launched, so it should have been Android 13 out of the box and then 14 and 15. So they played it very smart here. You get 12 out of the box, they're gonna upgrade it to 13 and then 14 and call it a day. So yeah, this is not good. Xiaomi should at least provide updates till Android 15. So if someone from Xiaomi is watching this, please take this feedback. But nevertheless, the software optimization is great. Like the entire system feels responsive and fast. Also, kudos to Xiaomi, the bloatware is minimal on this smartphone. There are a couple of pre-installed apps, but after seeing what happened with Realme 10 Pro Plus, this one seems like a way better experience. Like, trust me on that. So performance-wise, Dimensity 1080 is a very good processor and software-wise, it is optimized as well. But you guys know me, I will do my full testing and mention more about this in the full review. Now, I know you guys might be wondering about 5G. So let's do a quick 5G test with the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. I live in Pune, Jio 5G is working really good here, and here is a speed test right on your screen. So this is the 5G test and now you guys know about it. I will also do an Airtel 5G test really soon, maybe in the full review, so stay tuned for that. Next up, we have the cameras. On the rear side, you get a triple camera setup or a dual camera setup. It's a 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 sensor. Along with that, an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and finally a 2 megapixel useless macro camera. On the front side of things, you get a 16 megapixel selfie shooter. Now here are some camera samples from the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. You guys let me know what do you feel about the samples in the comment section down below. As far as my first impressions go, the main camera is capturing some really good photos for the price of this smartphone. The photos are detailed, they're sharp, the dynamic range is good, and the colors are natural. So my first impressions are positive about the main camera. But when it comes to the ultra wide angle camera, it's okay. I feel that it is high time that brands focus on the ultra wide angle camera and make it better. Right now, the ultra wide angle camera is only a good perspective, but the image quality is okay. Not the best out there. Now here's a fun bit to this video. On your screen right now, you're going to see two photos. One is from the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G and one is from the Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G. One is 50 megapixel, the other one is 200 megapixel. Do you see a huge difference? Please let me know about that in the comments down below. I am going to do a dedicated comparison between both of these phones, but for now, just tell me that if you see a huge difference or not. That's all I'm asking for this video. But anyway, moving on, as far as the selfie camera goes, I like selfies from Redmi Note 12 Pro. They are detailed, the dynamic range is good, and HDR mode is working really well with the Redmi Note 12 Pro. In fact, I clicked some selfies using the inbuilt filters and those are awesome. Like, they produce some really good results and you can see them on your screen right now. And these filters are available for the rear as well as the front camera. They work really well and Xiaomi has done a good job with the MIUI camera application. It is jam-packed with features. If you talk about videos with the rear camera, you can shoot up to 4K at 30 FPS, and here is a 4K clip from the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. You guys be the judge of the quality. Let me know about that in the comments down below. It's a sunny day here in Pune and I'm shooting with the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. So this is a very, quick front camera video test. I'll move against the light as well, and yeah, you might get a pretty good idea about it. Now I have a task for you guys. Let me know about the audio quality, like how is the microphone quality in the comment section down below. That's your task, and it's a pretty simple one. All in all, the first impressions about camera are positive. It's just that the ultra wide angle camera could have been better. As far as the battery capacity goes, Redmi Note 12 Pro has a 5000 mAh battery with support for 67 watt fast charging, and you do get the charger inside the box itself. That is really good. One great thing with this smartphone is that it retains the headphone jack. So headphone jack is there, it has not been dropped, and that gets a thumbs up from my side. Now, as I said at the start of this video, I'm going to judge this smartphone by the experience that it offers, And as far as my first impressions go, the experience is solid for the price of this smartphone. I got it for 22,000 rupees because of the initial bank offers. At that price, it offers a very good experience, and even for 25,000, the experience is solid. Now, I am going to make more videos about Redmi Note 12 Pro, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss those videos. But yeah, to bottom line it, my initial impressions about Redmi Note 12 Pro are positive. So anyway, that's been it. This was my unboxing and initial impressions about the Redmi Note 12 Pro. Do let me know what do you feel of this video in the comment section down below. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It will mean the world to me. My name is Harsh Punjabi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.